because it has its own recognition worldwide. I would speak basically about the hostel life because I'm directly connected with the hostels. Uh, I've been around the world and visited many countries, worked with very nationalities. Very good places I have worked with. But honestly speaking, uh, this is a place, this is an experience which has never been found before. Particularly, I would talk to the students about the hostel life. I mean, Lovely Professional University is the safest place. I'm yet to see a place which is more safer than Lovely Professional University. It is a city in itself. It is not a university. It is a full-fledged city in itself, what we call it in 1,000 acres. We have got 14 hostels, 7 for the boys and 7 for the girls. Total 14 hostels, and then we have got one apartment building where students live in apartments. I'm delighted to announce that we are so much in demand. The students love to stay on campus that 5 hostels are coming up very soon. We are planning to declare their opening on the in the month of July 2025. um, University is a home to 25,000 students. I mean, it is a huge number and it is an achievement in itself if a university is a house to 25,000 hostel students. And by adding these 5 new hostels, our strength will rise to 35,000 students, those who will live on campus 24/7. So this is the size, this is the mammoth size of Lovely Professional University, where students come from 18 different nationalities. We have a combination of students from all states of India plus 18 different nationalities, which comprises of a bunch of international students. So when you walk into the hostels of Lovely Professional University, it looks like you have visited the entire country. It looks like you have visited the entire world because you find all kinds of students around you day and night. There is always a very good concern when the student opt to live in a hostel. That is very important and prominent question is about the safety and the security. Particularly when we talk about the girl students, this is the first question which comes to the minds of the parents of the children. That our girl is going farther from the home. How will she stay? Will she be safe or not? Students, let me tell you one thing which is coming from right from my heart. I'm not making it up because I'm working for this university. I am yet to see a place after having gone around the world. Even I have been visited Western countries. For many years, I have lived in America. I am yet to see a place where the girls walk looking straight up. Maybe it is 2 o'clock midnight, or it's 3 in the morning, or it's 4 in the morning. The girls' hostels are a fully gated community. Nobody can enter girls' hostel. There's female staff everywhere. The housekeeping staff is also female. Security team is also females. The working staff is also females. I mean, once you are inside your girls' hostels, you will feel that you are safe. The same thing goes with the boys also. I mean, once you are inside the university premises, if you ever get a chance to visit the university, you will see there is a security guard at every 10 feet. I mean, there is not even one corner of the university where you will not find security guards 24/7. Every hostel has got a security guard positioned at the reception of your hostel. Nobody can enter your hostel because the entry to the hostels is guided through the turnstiles. Unless you swipe your identity card, you cannot gain entry to your hostel. To the extent that a student from one hostel cannot other another hostel. I mean, your access is only granted to your hostel where you live in. Your warden staff is available on premises 24/7. They live on campus, they live in the same hostel where they work with you, and they are a call away. I mean, even if there is a requirement, any time, day and night, the warden staff is available to you. For your health, I mean, uh, where will you see a hospital for the hostels? There are medical facilities available, but when you talk about my facility, medical facility in lovely professional university, there is a fully fledged hospital available on the campus. We have got 8 ambulances positioned right in front of the hospital. These ambulances get placed at various hostels during the night. There is a team of doctors. All kinds of doctors are available. There is OPD which goes on the entire day. Students do not have to wait in lines. Any student who needs medical attention, you just need to call your warden. That's it. Your job is done, and the ambulance is in your hostel within 2 to 3 minutes. 2 to 3 minutes is also longer, I am saying. If the ambulance is right in front of your hospital, it comes to you immediately. And the best part is that when you have to go to the hospital, you are never sent alone. The hostel warden staff will accompany you in the ambulance to the hospital, get you medically tested and treated. If your disease or your problem is curable, it can be taken care of at the university hospital. They will get you treated and bring you back to the hostel. In case you are referred outside, our staff goes with you and stays with you 24/7 till your parents arrive in the hospital and takes over your well-being. So you are not left alone 24/7. There is an attendant with you. And even if you do not have money in your pocket, you do not have to worry about it. The hospital takes care of it till your parents arrive. So that is the kind of medical facilities we have. We also have boys and girls separate wards in the hospital. In case you need hospitalization, we have separate wards for you. And when you talk about your own daily needs, every hostel is equipped with tuck shops in your hostel premises, beauty salons for the girls, barber shops for the boys, ATMs in every hostel, almost every hostel, and every hostel has got a separate mess. Wherever you are living, you eat in that hostel. I think I can speak for hours on this because this is just the beginning, and the uh, the food is the main concern. Generally, when the students come to the hostel, after their safety and security, the next major concern is always food. So let me take a few minutes to talk about the food facilities available. Our all hostels have their separate mess. Each hostel eats in his or her own mess. They don't have to travel anywhere else. Now, just to ensure the best quality of the food is being provided to the students, we have recently introduced a system whereby in one hostel, instead of one mess, we will have two messes, mess 1 and mess 2, or mess A or mess B. That ensures a competition between the mess vendors, because the system is such that if a student is not happy with one mess, he or she can opt to switch to the next mess and the payment goes to the next one. This helps us with the vendors to be put on their toes, and they will prepare the best and delicious food so that students do not suffer at their hands. All the messes have got all kinds of food available. We have got the North Indian, we got South Indian, Gujarati food, Haryanvi food, and we have got various types of choices to be chosen from. I mean, you can choose for all the 3 meals plus tea snacks. You can choose 2 meals plus tea snacks. The choice is available with the student. Best food is provided to the students. There are various committees, checking committees, those who work 24/7 from different departments, and they are always confidential to everybody. They walk into your messes wearing the tags of students' IDs, portraying themselves like students, what they sit and eat with you, and they submit the report about their food quality on daily basis to the higher quality, so that the higher authorities are aware of it as to what is being fed to the students and if the students are being taken care of in the messes. Uh, the mess food is very economic. I will not go into the numbers now, but trust me, that if you calculate, it gives you approximately 120 rupees for 4 meals per day, which comes to approximately 30 rupees a meal. I mean, that is a steal. It is not a deal. If a student gets 6 delicious meal for 30 rupees per day, I don't think what else we can expect. So the food is top priority because the health of the students is very, very important for us. Safety and security is a top priority because your safety and security is also very, very important to us. For the well-being of the students to stay fit, because it is very important to understand that the students go under a lot of strenuous pressure and stress for studies. So for your safety, to keep physically fit, we have got all kinds of open gyms attached to every hostel. In case a student doesn't want to go to a assigned gym, you guys have the option. When you book your hostel, you can book your gym and you can use the gym facility, because we have got the best indoor sports arena, where we have got international level swimming pool and children's swimming pools. We have got all indoor sports: basketball, volleyball, squash courts, badminton courts, you name a sport, and it is available. There is a huge cricket stadium which is coming up. It is very, very close to completion for the students to play and enjoy cricket. There are open courts, basketball courts, volleyball courts for the students to enjoy. There are walkways all around the university so that the students can always stay fit. As long as your studies are concerned, I mean, your classrooms are equipped with the best system for you to enjoy your studies. But I will speak about the hostel, that once you're in the hostel, if you would like to study late night, you have the privilege to study in your room, as long as your studies are not a disturbance to your roommates. If you think you are going to study late hours, every hostel is equipped with a TV room and a study room separately. If you want to go for your entertainment, your TV room is there at the basement, at the ground level, and at the ground level itself there is a study room for you where students can sit and study peacefully. If you think you need to go for an extensive self-study and study room is not adequate enough for you, our library, multi-story library with thousands and thousands of books, that stays open till 12 midnight. I mean, you can go and study in the library. Boys can return back to their hostels at their own convenience and ease. But as far as the girls are concerned, the female security team will escort the girls to the library and back to their hostels after the library is closed. So that is how you physically stay fit. That is how your studies work. And I think in case of your in case for your convenience, as I already told you, every hostel is equipped with ATM machine. You don't have to travel to another hostel. We have got our onboard post office. There are banks everywhere. In case you would like to enjoy fast food, or you want to get away from the mess food for some time, we have got approximately 550 kiosks all around the university where you can go and eat and enjoy your snacks anytime. Most of the kiosks are open till 11 p.m. So that is about your eateries. Now, coming back to a few other points which are for the convenience of the students, which I think it is very, very important for me to mention. Unless we open Q&A session, because I can go on and on and on. I have no idea as to what is going on in your mind, so it is better for me to ask questions from you also. But I would like to emphasize on one thing, that it is very, very important to opt for a hostel for a student, because the main purpose for us to come to a university is to study. We come here with a mission, we come here with a vision, and all that is to study here. For studying, you need a very, very suitable environment. If the environment is not worthy, it will affect your studies. I generally tell my students when I meet them that you come here for studies for 4 years or max 6 years. So it is our choice, because our infrastructure is same for everybody. Your professors are same, classrooms are same, projectors are same, the lectures are same, studying material is same. There is nothing different. Then how come there is somebody who just walks out with 10 crore package, 3 crore package, and there is somebody who walks out with only 10,000 package? That is only our thought process, because if we keep our thought process focused on our studies, and we know what we need and why we have come here, nothing can deter from what you have here to achieve. What all you need is to change your own mindset. You should know what you are here for and what you have to get for. When everything is same, so what makes a difference? It is you. Either you work hard for these 4 years, achieve your goals, walk out of the university, broad chest, chin up, head up with pride that yes, I made it. Or you enjoy these 4 years, forget your studies, and then you have to work for the rest of your life. So I tell my students to go for the first option, which says that forget your self-interest, forget everything, forget entertainment, only do as much as you need to run your life, but maximum time should be focused on your studies, so that you can go out and tell as our brand ambassador that yes, I was a student of Lovely Professional University, and look where today I am sitting. I mean, if you look around in entire India, look at our alumni, uh, they are bearing our torch in their hands and going from every corner of the country and the world, spreading a word about Lovely Professional University. So I think I have covered almost everything in brief, which was required to be told to you guys. Now I think I shall open the session for Q&A, so that we can spend some time on your questions as well. Over to you guys with your questions.
So, good evening, sir.
Good evening,
Um,
Beta. Good evening.
my name is Amu, and I'm the master student of Food Science and Technology. Basically, I want to ask you a question that is, can we decorate our rooms or personalize their rooms? This,
Ah, this is a very girlish question. All the girls do that, I know. I see that when I am on the rounds in your rooms. But you can, of course, decorate your rooms, because, see, I personally feel that the place where we live in, we always feel like that that area should be neat and clean, decorated, good looking, the things which made our mood cherish. But I want to tell you something, that anything which is detrimental to the university or the university's rules and regulations and policies, we we tell students not to do that. If you want to put something in your room which decorates the room without damaging the property of the university, I mean, if you are putting posters on the walls, if you are putting something which needs Fevikwik or Fevicol stuff like that, if you are marking the walls with the permanent markers, these things certainly we don't allow, because then you have to bear the damages charges. When you pull out these things from the walls, your paint comes out. I don't know whether you are aware of it or not, that every year annually we maintain your rooms. We spend crores of rupees in redoing and renovating your rooms, repainting them. Everything is repainted, everything is redone. So we generally tell our students that okay, your place should look good, there is no doubt about it. In fact, you should do that, but don't do anything which will damage the property of the university.
okay, sir, thank you. And my next question is that how is the room allotment process is done here?
Beta allotment process is done in two different ways. One is for the existing students, those who are already our students. One is for those students those who will join us afresh. Existing students, they already have their IDs and they are well aware of use of UMS, University Management System. So since you are aware of the things, we always encourage and uh, tell you to do your booking online using your UMS. You can go for your choice of hostel, choice of seater, choice of room, depending upon the availability. Whatever is available, it is given to you. It is shown you on the UMS. And since the newcomers, the fresher students, they are not aware of the use of UMS, we tell them to place their demand online through the admissions portal. but we will allot them the room and room number when they arrive in the university. But both the student freshers as well as existing, they can do the booking online. The only difference is existing students will see their choice available to them online. Fresher students will get their room and hostel when they report to the campus.
Thank you, sir. From my side, there is a last question, that is there a provision of attached bathrooms or are they shared?
Yes, beta. Each and every room is attached with washroom and shower. It depends which seater you are in, because we have got all kinds of seaters: one seater, two seater, three seater, four seater. It goes up to eight seaters also. And it is a matter what seater you have chosen. But all your rooms are with attached wash and attached shower room.
Thank you, sir.
You're welcome, Bache.
Good evening, sir.
Good evening, sir. Good evening. How are you? I can't hear you.
Good evening, sir.
Good evening. Good evening.
Sir, myself Baljinder Singh. I want to know
Hello,
about what,
Baljinder. How are you?
sir. I want to know about what is the policy on ragging or bullying.
Ragging and bullying. Beta, lovely professional university does not support and does not allow at all ragging or bullying. There is a 0% tolerance on these two topics. Ragging is strictly prohibited on the university campus. We have a 15 to 20 members committee which hold meetings on regular basis throughout the year. We meet the students, we take their feedback, and we have various systems in place to ensure that every fresher student who comes onto university campus does not have to even go close to the word ragging, just to ensure that we keep all our fresher students separately. They are accommodated separately. There is a full-fledged hostel, girls hostel for fresher girls. There is another full-fledged hostel for the boys, separate of only for the fresher students. Now, since there is a lot of demand, there are too many students coming to the university. In case we fall short on space, we allocate space in other hostels with separate floors attached only for the freshers. We don't allow fresher students to live with the existing students. Just for your peace of mind, there is very strict action on ragging. It cannot happen. Honestly speaking, I am telling you, it does not happen. It does not take place on Lovely Professional University. We hold meetings throughout the year with the police department also, with the local administration also, with our own security teams on campus. There is a committee meetings. There are meetings held with the student committee members, because Lovely University has a house to committee members. We have various types of committees which are headed by the students. Those students are also involved in talking to the fresher students, and it does not happen only for a month or a week or so. It happens throughout the year, that the students should bear a smile on their face. Forget about ragging. It does not happen here in LPU.
Okay, sir. I have one more question. What are the
Mhm.
disciplinary actions for the violation hostel rules?
Um, Honestly speaking, when we talk about the violations, uh, let it be any kind of violation anywhere, not only in LPU, it is always followed by disciplinary actions. It never happens when you violate something, there is no disciplinary action, because otherwise the violations will never come to an end. Now, when we talk about the university and hostels rules and regulations, you will agree with me. Accommodating 25,000 students, and that also the university level students. It's not a boarding school, or it is not school students. It is university students, grown-up kids. There are all kinds of students. Mischievous students is also part of the student society. So we have to make sure for the safety and security of all the students, certain strict rules, policies have to be put in place. Uh, for your peace of mind, I would like to tell you that a student from one hostel is not permitted to enter another hostel. Boys from boys hostel 5 cannot go to any other boys hostel except their own hostel because the access is denied. It is not granted. But nonetheless, sometimes you will find students overstepping the lines. And whenever there is such thing, whenever there is a violation of a policy, there is always a disciplinary action. I mean, I cannot go into details of what kinds of disciplinary actions we are taking or we are going to take, but there are things in place from time to time. We have got a very very huge team of security which is always present around the hostels, in the hostels, on the university campus. So we encourage students not to fall a prey into violating any kinds of hostel policy. I mean, your question is specific for me to tell you what kind of disciplinary action, which I'm sorry I won't be able to tell you because I think it might not go in sync with the goodness of many students. But certainly, trust me, we give preliminary and precautionary warnings to the students. We reprimand them, we admonish them at security level not to repeat these things again. We don't straightway jump onto disciplinary actions because it certainly affects their academic values also at one place or the other. But in case we find repetitions or we see perpetuals coming up and showing us no intent of improving and repeating the mistakes again and again, then yes, certainly there are disciplinary actions in place where you will be straightened up and you will be told that yes, you are wrong and you need to improve yourself. Yes, just to satisfy your question, there are various disciplinary actions and measures which are taking place from time to time depending upon the situations. The gravity of the offense will be adequately punished with the quantum of punishment which is appropriate. So my thought would be, as the head of the hostels, that maintenance of discipline, maintenance of security, maintenance of peaceful atmosphere in the hostels is of utmost importance. That will happen only if there is zero tolerance and zero overstepping the line so that no one violates any line. So I would encourage that let us not do that.
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir. There were the question from my sides.
Thank you, dear. Thank you.
Sir, am I audible to you?
Yes, sir, you are audible.
Good evening, sir. Like, I have some basic question. Like, the first question which I have, can a student choose their roommates or shift to the hostel later?
Yes. Very easily, very comfortably. I mean, we have a room booking process which is done annually. I mean, once you come back in the month of July, before that, you have to book your room, which starts in the month of March. The, the booking starts in the month of March. Towards end of March, the booking starts, and as a existing student, you have the privilege to book your room. You can book it for yourself. You can choose your roommates. You can choose your room partners. You can choose the room of your choice. You can choose the hostel of your choice. Every choice is available to you because this thing is done only on the student's ID. Hostel staff does not have access to it. We cannot interfere with that. We cannot have an access to it. We can only guide you. Then you have to go to your own student ID, log in there. There are various options available, choices are available. Which hostel do you want? Availability comes on the screen. Which room do you want? Which floor do you want? Then which room partners do you would like to stay in case you want to stay with one friend, you can choose with one friend. Otherwise, there is also a privilege of group booking. I mean, you go there is a group of 4 boys or 5 boys. All of you can sit together. Then you go for group booking. You can book a room for 4 of you. And changing of room, as you ask, is always available any time of the year. Yes, there are reasonable charges because the first change is always free of cost, because there might be certain circumstances where you made a mistake in booking or something happened. So first change we will always do. We won't charge anything for that. But otherwise, after that, in case you are making any changes to your rooms, there are certain charges which are applicable. But the your question is, you can change the room. Yes, you can change it anytime during the year. But again, we have to make sure that it has to be seater specific, because suppose you are living in a two-seater air conditioned room. Now we have to make sure that another two-seater air-conditioned room should be available when you're asking for a change. If it is available, it is all yours. But if it is not available, then you have to wait. We also have the privilege of putting your name on the wait list, which is available in the university. You can put your name on the wait list. As and when the availability comes, you will be informed, and then you can change the room.
Sir, the next question which I am having, is there a medical room or doctor available for emergencies?
Yes, I think I spoke in my introduction part. We have a very big hospital. It is not a small hospital. It is on university campus. We have a team of approximately, I think, eight doctors. There is a team of 8 doctors and nursing staff adequately equipped with the machines, testing machines. We have our onboard laboratory where your testing is done. We have got separate wards for the boys and the girls, and OPD runs throughout the day. We have got 8 ambulances which are positioned. It is 24/7 hospital. No matter what time of day or night you need medical attention, it is always available. As I told you earlier also, I mean, even if you have to be treated in the hospital, one of our warden staff will stay with the student till the time you are discharged. He or she will bring you back to the hostel. In case your problem is not curable within the campus, you will be referred to the hospital outside, hospitals of our choice, where we think you are better than other hospitals. Our warden staff will stay with you till your parents arrived on site and take over your well-being. 24/7 our wardens will stay with you to take care of you. So medical facilities, medical attention is absolutely of no thinking, because you are in the safest hands.
Sir, the last question which I'm having is the hostel fees refundable in case of early exit?
Beta, hospital fees are
Sir,
refundable,
sir, sir,
but
pardon me, sir, the hostel fees.
yeah, hostel fees. I'm sorry if I misspelled it. The hostel fees are refundable. When you pay it, they can be refunded. But again, as I said, there are policies for everything. There are guidelines for everything. We can't simply pay the fees and then ask for refund any time of the year. We have got certain rules in place. 31st August is the last date to ask for any refund, because beyond 31st August, there is no refund. I think till 31st August, there is ample time with us, 2, 3 months, for us to decide as to what we want to do. Till 31st August, there are 3, 4 different stages, and according to your date of asking the refund, a certain percentage will be applicable and will be applied, and rest of the amount will be refunded to you. But after 31st of August, I think there should be and there no refund after that.
So thank you very much, sir. These are the questions which I'm having from the beginning. Thank you very much, sir, for your
Thank you, dear.
time.
Thank you. Have a nice evening.
Um, Sir, we have a question on a Q&A box. Can you so please address to that question?
What is the question?
So the question is that what amenities or features in the LPU hostels do you find most convenient or valuable?
I'm in the hostels. All amenities are of the high and the top priority. If you want to name, if you ask me about anything, is there any specific thing you want to ask about?
Sir, like anything like first aid or emergency, like for hospitals or something like.
But I think I have already spoken at length about first aid and hospital. I was just talking to, I think Manoj, his name, just a few seconds ago. I don't know if you heard it or you missed it. For the well-being of the students, there is hospital. Have you heard about me saying about the hospital, or should I repeat it for you, better?
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir. So there is one more question that how many leaves we can take from the hostel? Like, is there any limitation of leaves?
There are limitations for the leaves, but trust me, leaves are so many that I mean, you get 60 night leaves in your term, in a term. For 5 months term, you get 60 night leaves, which I think is a huge number. You get 75 day leaves. That makes 15 day leaves a month, which is a huge number. Out of 30 days, you can go out for 15 days on day leave, 60 night leaves. Then you can take night day extended leave, you can take night extended leave. There are all kinds of leaves available. There are emergency leaves also available to the students. But my emphasis is that we should not misuse this privilege. It is a privilege given to the students. Sometimes I have experienced it, because it ultimately comes at end up at my table. Then students finish their leaves very rapidly for no reasonable reason, and then they start asking for more and more leaves. I always urge the students that you should always plan your outing. When you want to go outside, you must know how many leaves are available to you. If you know that you have 60 night leaves, you should plan it for 5 months. That how to avail those 60, so that you don't have to ask for in addition to that. If you get 75 day leaves, you should know that you are getting 15 day leaves. You should plan your life accordingly when you want to go out for any reason or whatsoever, so that you should not fall short on your leaves. Leaves are always there, but leaves must be used properly, because misusing the leaves is always not a good idea. But as you asked, yes, leaves are there. Very many leaves are there for the students.
Okay, so I just want to add a question to the previous question. That is, what is the procedure of taking the leave from the hostel? And what is
But
the security thing which come to the leave?
it is very very friendly system. The I don't know if you have heard about LPU Touch. That is a mobile app which is on the mobile of each and every student. You log into LPU Touch and you apply for your leave. It goes straight to the warden. Your warden approves your leave. Once your leave is approved, you can proceed. Sure, simple and straight. There are no hassles in that. The only thing you have to take care is that there are certain timings for you to apply for the leave. Leave cannot be applied anytime and wherever you want. You must get in touch with the warden and ask him what are the leave application rules. Apply the leave on time so that the leave can be granted before you go ashore. For the safety of the student, particularly for the girls, I'm telling you that whenever you apply a leave, there is a message which goes to your parent that your ward has applied for the leave. When your leave is approved by the warden, your parents will again get an SMS that the leave has been approved. When you leave the hostel premises, your parent will get another SMS that you have left the hostel. When you leave the main gate, your parents will get another SMS that your child has left the main gate. So as far as we are concerned, we take account of each and every centimeter of your movement, so that your parents are aware of as to where your student is, where your ward is. But as a student, it is very, very important for you to, one, apply leave on time, get it approved on time, because it all happens online. Second, do not miss your leave privilege, because once your leave stock is exhausted, then you might have to go through a lengthy procedure for allocation of new leaves to you, which is not so simple for you to get. Yes, there is one thing I would like to add on to that, that there are 4 or 5 leaves a month in a term, which are called emergency leaves, because emergency does not happen every time. Whenever there is an emergency in the family, or there is a need for you to reach your family immediately, we consider those requests. Then the time frame does not matter, because you just have to tell your warden. But again, in that case, your parents must submit a request in writing from the phone number which is registered with us, and they will also attach a copy of their Aadhaar card with the request submission, that this is the emergency at my home, that is the need my ward to reach home immediately. Because particularly in case of girls, we do not encourage girls to travel at night.
Sir, the next question is, what role does cultural diversity play in shaping the hostel experience at LPU?
Say that again.
Sir, what role does cultural diversity play in shaping the hostel experiences at LPU?
So there is for the cultural diversity, there is only one rule, that is how we live hand in hand, all of us like a family together. LPU, as I said, is a home to 25,000 students, where students come from different cultures, different values, different states. We have got students from 18 different nationalities. Students are from all over the world, all over the country. So there is only one rule for the cultural value, that we live hand in hand as a family, following only one principle. Now, I think I would tell you how it binds us together, that the LPU campus is a non-alcoholic campus, where there is no smoking, no drinking, no non-veg. I mean, in today's world, how difficult it is for one person to even think of living on a campus which is a pure vegetarian campus. But just imagine the rule of diversity, what we are talking about. That rule binds us together. The students from international arena, they do not eat vegetables, they do not take vegetarian food, but trust me, when they come and live with us, we have developed a system where we make the students feel that yes, we are giving them a not a life, we are giving them a better life. We want to make them smart citizens, not only good citizens. So when we tell them, when you come and experience with us, we'll tell them why we are giving this vegetarian campus. You will be glad to know that there is absolutely zero tolerance for these things on the campus. So the rule is the only one, that is rule of diversity, which ties us together. We all live like a family. We all love each other. We all take care of each other's needs. We don't jump onto situations like my entertainment should not become your punishment. We simply believe in that formula. That rule is strictly followed, and we take care of each other's interests. This is how it binds us all together, right?
Yes, sir. Sir, and the next question is like, are there any student-led club or hostel-based activity in the times of festival or something?
Yes, to see, there is a division which is called Division of Student Welfare, DSW. They will hold cultural events, sports events, celebrational events throughout the year. I mean, I am yet to see a place like LPU where there is an event going on every day, and that all helps and holds with the involvement of the students. And it goes on throughout the year as long as the students are here. There is not even one day when there is one event is not happening. In addition to that, I personally hold 18 events in a year for the students of the hostels. where only the hostel students are involved. Now, how do we do that? We have got four kinds of student committees which are made from all the hostels. We have got academic committees, we have got hostel committees, we have got sports and cultural committees, plus we also have mess committees. All these committees are comprised by the students for the students. Student members form them. Their meetings are held from time to time. There are steering committee members, those are the senior most, those who lead these committees. These students will meet with the rest of the students. We will organize various events, various festivals which are held throughout the year. We hold a sports tournament for the students where all the sports are played by the students, that I personally do once in a year. Cultural events are organized twice a year, once by me and once by Division of Students Welfare. I mean, there are not only these festivities. I mean, if you talk about celebrities, there are all kinds of celebrities visiting the university campus throughout the year. Many top stars come here for promoting their films, the film stars. We encourage our students to meet and greet them, to sit with them, to spend time with them. We give a very holistic approach and a whole package of life to the students. Not only studious life that you become a bookworm. There is life beyond that. There are many things which can be done beyond that also. And one focus is one major event which is held every year, that is called One India One Word. And just before that, it is interconnecting these two things. I host an event which is called National Science Day every year. So that is where the students are given an opportunity to showcase their talent, bring their projects of the highest level, participate in that. And then we have got a huge innovation studio where students, those who have been judged the best at bar, they are taken to the innovation studio for further guidance and for training on their projects in case they would like to excel further in their life. So, I mean, there are endless opportunities for the students. Um, I personally feel that students are connected to so many things that sometimes they feel exhausted. I mean, I will tell you that once the students come back from the hostel at 5 o'clock, we also keep an eye on the students for their personal well-being. If somebody is stressed and depressed, it is warden's duties, committee members' duties to keep an eye and look out for such students. And we make a list of such students. Then division of counseling and happiness. This is one full-fledged division which look into the physical well-being and mental well-being of the students. We hold sessions for these students every evening. They go from hostel to hostel, meet students, get them together on one place, listen to their problems, and sort out their problems. And the same way, there is a doctor from the same division who goes and talks on various things about your physical health. And there are many other divisions, those who come to your hostels. We don't want the students to walk to us for any welfare or well-being. Our teams go to your hostels, meet you on site, and take care of you. So I mean, these are only a few things which I have pointed out. Once you come on the campus, there is so much going on that you certainly feel the difference, that yes, LPU is different than others, right?
Yes, sir. And sir, the next question, is there any platform to give the feedback?
Yes, there is a very good platform to give the students feedback. We call it a relationship management system. In short, we call it RMS. Now, again, this is a hand-based mobile app. You can lodge any RMS from your mobile phone. Our system is that in case there is any problem, you think that your issue has not been addressed, the first and the last point of contact is your warden or your warden staff. You just get down to the first floor, visit your warden's office. Warden office and warden staff is available to the students from 7 a.m. till 10 p.m. Now, that is actually the connect time when the warden office stays open. Most of the times, you will see the warden office open till midnight even. But otherwise, also in case that there is no office staff, Warden's number is always displayed on the door of the office. You can always call the warden. Our endeavor is that as and when you have a problem, it should be addressed immediately, spontaneously, and resolved. Our total time taken for any issue resolved by the student is less than 3 days, which is as of now is 2 days. We have further brought it down. In case your problem is not heard, you think it has not been addressed, you can lodge an issue from your mobile phone, put your concern there, and that issue, you will have a drop down of various departments as to which department or sub department your problem is related. You will easily understood. It is self explanatory whether your problem needs to go to electrical department or maintenance department or housekeeping department or medical department or your mentors or the hostel's head or the division of students welfare. I mean, all these things are mentioned there. You just have to choose one and address your RMS. As soon as you submit it, within seconds reaches that department, and that department will automatically look into it and keep you posted because everything is online. Whatever comments are put in, whether the things have been taken care of or not, it will be mentioned on that so that you are kept abreast of the process and the proceedings. And nonetheless, in case you still feel that it has not been addressed, there is a division of student relations, DSR. You are more than welcome to visit DSR anytime to your convenience and raise your concern with DSR. DSR will take your concern to the concerned department or concerned division, and the issue will be resolved. I must tell you that after having all these things, if still you feel that your issue has not been addressed and you are not happy, so there is a system which I have developed because I live on campus. I am available 24/7. I generally stay in my office after 5 p.m. so that the students can walk into my office without any appointment, and regardless of the nature of complaint, they can always feel free to come and meet me, because I generally provide resolution to all problems then and there without any further delay. So to summarize it in a few words, it is a very sophisticated and simply operated format of addressing your problems through RMS, and they are taken care of because there are 20 different agencies which are working on RMS only to monitor whether your problems are being addressed on time or it is taking beyond time. And above all, DSR, Division of Student Relations, that is always available to you, and I'm also always available to you.
So the next question is like, what are the official in time and out time of like both girls and boys hostel?
It depends on the kind of leave you apply, because in time and out time depend on the leave timing. Basically, as long as you are inside the campus, you are free to roam around anywhere. You go for your classes, you go to eat, you go anywhere you feel like, because each and every hostel is fitted with the turnstile entry. So in any case, your entry and exit is marked. But uh, as a whole, there is a simple principle that there is a physical attendance time of the students, which changes 3 times a year, uh, 3 different times: 7:30, 8 o'clock, and 8:30. So if your physical attendance time in the hostel is 7:30, for example, let us talk about it. So then each and every student must be present in the room by 7:30. If it is 8 o'clock, then you should be present by 8 o'clock. I mean, the timing of attendance you have to bear in mind. By that time you must be present in your room, because your wardens will come to your room to mark your physical presence. In case for one reason or the other, suppose you are not in the room, we will check from your identity cards, turnstile attendance marking records as to where you are. Suppose you are in the mess, you are eating, we will come to know because your entry to the mess is also regulated through the turnstile. So once you scan your QR code to eat, your attendance is marked that you are in the mess. If you go to the library, again you have to swipe your identity card, we will come to know that you are into the library. Again, your warden will check with you. They will call you and find you that whether you are there or not, the place which you are showing you are there. This is being done because we are very, very particular about the safety and the security of the students. Yes, one thing you have to be take very, very carefully, that in case you are not found at the time of attendance, we are unable to trace you, we are unable to spot you. Then without any delay, we will call your parents and let them that you are untraceable, so that your parents are also aware of it. So for that reason, it is very, very important that no matter where you are, you should return to your hostel on time, that is physical attendance time. Nonetheless, after the physical attendance time, we are not in a jail. Lovely University is a very professional, but at the same time, very friendly place also to work with. You can again leave back your hostel if you want. We have another leave which is called extended hours on campus leave, where you can apply for on campus leave. You can apply it from your phone and you don't have to visit anybody. This leave will get automatically approved on the phone itself. But the only condition is that first you must enter your room, mark your presence. You should be shown P for present. And once your physical attendance is done, then your wardens will automatically put it in the system. After that, you can apply for your extended hours on campus leave. Once you apply that leave, you can go anywhere on the campus because areas have been demarcated for boys and girls. You can go and visit your respective areas. You can go to your eateries. You can go and eat food of your choice. And then the timing for that return is 10:45. That is 11 o'clock. By 11 o'clock, you must be present back in your hostel, because one thing we must understand, that in case you are not present in the hostel as per your leave timings, there is always a disciplinary case, which is not a good thing. We are here to help you out. We are here for you. You can have fun. You can go wherever you want. Enjoy your life. We don't want to constrain you. But at the same time, we expect you also to follow the rules of the leave, follow the policies, and make sure that there are no disciplinary actions against you.
And sir, the last question is from my side is, can you briefly tell the benefit of living in a hostel and living outside?
There is no benefit of living outside, beta. Tell me one benefit which you think which gives you to live outside. I mean, you come to a hostel to study. Hostel is the
Sure.
best place. I mean, you think about if a rabbit is going on the ground, running around on the ground, you see what happens? It will fall prey to anybody. But as long as it goes into the door, it is safe. You are in the university, there are a few things which you need when you come here as a student. One is your safety and security, which is 24/7. It is available to you. Second is your medical attention. It is available 24/7 to you. Third is your meals. The meals are served you on the table 4 times a day. These are the three most important needs which you get here inside the university campus, which you don't get outside. Again, you are skeptical to certain things which we don't allow on the university campus. As I already said, this is a drug-free zone. University is a drug-free zone. But when you live outside, it is nothing free zone. I mean, you find all kinds of things happening outside. I mean, the smoking, drinking going on, fighting going on, quarreling going on. Once you live outside, you are skeptical to so many things which you don't need in your student's life. What you need is a peaceful atmosphere to study, peaceful place to live. You need nutritious food to eat. I mean, when you opt for a mess, you opt for laundry, you get your clothes done. The clothes get delivered to your doorstep. You live outside, you have to do your clothes yourself, wash them, dry them, iron them. You have to cook by yourself. You have to go out to bazaar for do the grocery shopping. You have to pay the rent. You have to travel. You have to arrange your commutation. Think about 0 degree temperatures in the winter and 47-degree temperatures in summer. You have to travel at your own. But when you are living on the university campus, you just walk 200 meters anywhere in any direction and you reach your classrooms. You have got air conditioned accommodation to live. You go outside, not necessarily you get that kind of accommodation. You fall sick here in the hostel, you get food on your bed. We deliver you food in your bed. We give you the diet of your choice, what doctor advised you. But if you fall sick outside, you are at your own. There is no medical attention. You go to the hospitals of your own choice. You end up paying huge bills. There's nobody to take care of you. But here we are with you. The warden staff is with you. The doctors are with you. We have our own hospital. We have our own wards. So, I mean, you don't have to travel. You don't have to cook. You don't have to pay various expenses. Sometimes the students think the life outside is very luxurious, which is not true. Life outside is not luxurious, it is dangerous because you get all kinds of elements outside. So my personal advice, my personal suggestion to you all is that as a student we must not forget the reason why we came here. Once we need to go out, you are our brand ambassadors, you will be talking on LPU when you go out. So you should bear a good torch in your hand. That happens only when you focus on your studies. Don't focus on what is happening outside the university. Don't happen what is happening in the PGs and what is happening in the areas which are not safe for the students. Because hostel provides you shelter, hostel provides you food, hostel provides you safety and security, hostel provides you medical attention, hostel provides you a good reading, studying atmosphere, and also provides you wardens at your service. You feel safe, taken care of, and secured. So I think this is the best thing to go for hostel life, not for life outside hostels.
Thank you, sir. Having informative session with you, sir. Thank you.
Thank you, dear. Thank you.